Hello YouTube, welcome back to Gaming. I am Ahmed. We are back with some more farming sim. Picking up on my lumber map. Doing a little lumberjacking. So at the moment we just gotta make some money. Like ultimately that is what we need to do. I'd like to get a yarder sooner than later so I can cut this stuff up and just yank it over there and then just kind of fix it by hand. So I'm going to try to cut down bigger trees. That way we can struggle loading them in the trailer with our little bitty skid steer. Yeah, let's see if we can drop that kind of over there a little bit. But yeah, then we'll be able to cut them up here and it'll save a lot of time because even cheating with super strength sometimes takes longer. Like if I'm going to haul all these all the way over there just so I don't have to haul, you know, I'll get what, 4 or 5 pieces of lumber out of that. I can either haul the log one over there or 4 or 5 times per tree. So if I have a yarder, I can just hook up 3, 4 logs and yank them over there real quick and load them up. I think it'll be a lot easier and a lot better ultimately. Come on, orange. Get all these limbs off these guys. All right, 0, 0. Okay, go ahead and cut the stump. That's what you want to do. I need to find if there is a setting for that to get it to stop locking onto other things when I'm doing something else. Like I'm got the orange circle, I'm delimbing, and it will just lock onto a tree stump. Or when I'm trying to clear the bushes, it just locks onto a random tree standing and tries. If I hold the button down, it will just delete it. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some research and see if there's a setting to fix that because it's honestly kind of annoying. Borderline not worth using the mod, but I'm not even 100% it's a mod. Maybe it's just the game doing it. But either way, it's borderline. If it is the mod, like turning off the mod so I don't have to worry about it. And I don't want to do that. I like the mod ultimately, except for that. There it is. I was like, I know I cut down a freaking pine tree. I mean, we also need trailer, haul wood chips. We need a wood chipper. Some things I think, like, you know, like when you get these little logs here, I think I'm better off chipping those and selling them. I don't feel like they make a lot of money when they're not good sizes and the right shapes. I feel like you don't make as much, and I could be wrong, but clearly there's something to it because we made a lot more money with the bigger logs than we did the little ones that we sent the first trip. So whoa. And not to mention those are really hard sometimes to handle even with super strength. You can see them kind of whipping around. Like I said, I've taken out vehicles and stuff. I don't know why it does it. It's kind of weird sometimes, but all right, we're gonna make it work. So like I said, we're we're lumbering, but that don't mean that we might not just, you know, do a little farming or something here too. Maybe we'll have some animal farms you know, just for a little bit of extra passive income, as well. I don't think it would hurt anything. Ultimately, it's pretty low maintenance, it seems, for at least like the sheep or the goats. I really just need some grass and, oh, I hit C to crouch. I was like, where is my little marker? You know, chickens, just a little bit of feed. Ain't that big of a deal. We'll play around. I mean, for now, we gotta get our lumber dynasty and stuff built up, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how it goes. But either way, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day or evening or morning, depending on where you are. Like I said, it still amazes me when I kind of look at some of the analytics that I get to see on Google and how many people are from countries all over. It's just kind of crazy. Maybe I'll do that right now before, like, maybe I'll just start putting, like, let's see, my pile's over there, so I'm guessing I'd put the wood chip over there. Yeah, maybe I'll just start making a pile over here for wood chipping. Not even bother selling them, not wasting spots on the truck. Oh, must not have cut that one. No. Either wood chipping or firewood. I don't know if the firewood, I don't know if it says anywhere either. Like this says perfect. What is it perfect for? Is it perfect for selling as a log? Or does that not matter? Like, this is good. Or does it matter if I sell it as a log or if I put it into production for planks or prefabs or beams or anything like that? It's just perfect for that scenario. Yeah, see, this is good. Did I see value on that? Current value 162. Yeah, so this is perfect. That's worth 450 bucks. This is good. It's worth 162. If I chip it, it'll be 561. So what is wood chips paying right now? I hope I'm doing this right. So right now 584, and I think that's per 1,000 liters. So I have half of that. So we'll call that 600, and so I'd make $300 if I chipped it, and $162 is selling it as a log. That's what I'm going to go with. If I'm wrong, let me know. As long as it's 1,000 liters. So I think if it's perfect, it's going to this pile. And if it's not perfect, it is going to the chip pile. Yeah, same thing. 165 bucks for that, or roughly 300 right now for wood chips. And I am in the lowest month. Like, I hold on to wood chips till January. That'd be huge. That'd be what, $800-900 for that. And like wood doesn't seem like it really fluctuates except for right now, except for the month I started in, of course. But even then, it's only $30 off the max. Am I reading it right? Am I understanding that right? Like basically it's 3,000 the entire year except for July through October it starts dipping down, and it only dips down 30 bucks. Oops, no. Oh, no, Jesus. Well, I'll save it real quick, I guess. I don't want a flashlight or a chainsaw. Like, so even this one, though. So I'm going to get 1,400 liters if chipped. Sorry, guys. I forget this stuff. So that'd be five, six, $700-ish. And it's only selling as 454 as that log. Like, are any of these really worth selling as wood? So this one is 1,600. We're call it 500 right now for chips. We got 5,000 liters. So that'd be 2,500 bucks. No, I know once you get production, then like the beams and stuff sell for pretty good from what I understand. Ultimately, right now, I feel like everything should be chipped. I shouldn't be selling log. Check the sale. Use nothing used. Let's see, wood chips. Got a mod for 38,000. What's this guy look like? Will that just throw it on the ground? I guess that's the next question. So many different beacon types. I said that's not even mentioned if I hold wood chips till maybe it's the type of wood. I don't know. I'm like, I feel like all of this Scotch pine stuff should be freaking chipped up. I think I'm going to go with, let me know in the comments. If it's under $1,000, it gets chipped for now until I get production going. I know then, like I said, then this can equal a lot more, but I don't know how many $1,000 logs I'm going to have. And maybe I shouldn't really worry about that yet until I get a wood chipper. Like this one here, that's $85 to sell it. I can get more out of wood chipping that for sure. This sells for $632. So I think right now, because we don't have a wood chipper and we need to make money somehow, and this is our only source of money, we'll do that. So we're gonna sell these nice logs. Let's go with like $600 and up total value. And if I'm wrong and someone lets me know in the comments, I've only done it for one episode and we'll be able to get back on track. Like, you need cut again. Yes, you do. So as long as I can dump it on the ground from the wood chipper, we'll be fine. All right, 640. You can go here. Which just means I'll just have to be more selective on the trees I cut down right now. 454, that's close enough. If 454 is close enough, 453 is close enough. Oh, right there, it shows wood chip value. Now would be 759 bucks, max 2,000. Okay. Yeah, I need to make some money. I need to buy a wood chipper, and we need a trailer or something to 453 wood chip value now 868, max 2314. Yeah, I feel like wood chipping is the way to go until we get some production going. And even then, maybe it can't believe that though, right? All right. It's all right. That's what we're going to do. Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't even need to look at the price. I already know you're going to be worth a lot more there. Oh, but that means, do I need a tractor for that one? No. This one, yes. This one, no. Okay. So let's try to do some more of the bigger ones. I wonder if this, nope, it doesn't. Why it's cut like that guy there. You should get us some good cash. $18.75 current value. Does it being delimbed change it? I'm learning. I'm learning it all. I've never really in the past done any. I've done a lot of like logging and stuff, but I've never like, cared about the money kind of thing. To make sure I get maximum value. 23. Okay, so that matters. And there's still 5 branches on you. So let's go down the other side. I think I just got all 5. I think I just heard them all. Yep. So 25.75. That's 15. And that's 18. So I had 25.75. We'll just call it 2,600 for easy math. What is it worth when I cut them all into 6-meter length pieces? 3,600? Is that what I said, right? Bad memory. All right. So 15, 25, 38, 48, 55, 5,700. Okay, so definitely is worth it to chop her up. I mean, granted, I just did that all the way over here, but whatever. You're a big boy. How about you? You look like a nice big fatty I'd like to cut down. You're a peach. There's bigger ones around, like you there. Yeah, we're gonna load up with these ones to get our money, and then we'll worry about getting them little ones down as we chip them. There's still one on there somewhere. Right down there. All right, there we go. 0 on that one. Should be 0 on... Oh, no, that one has 2. I think this was the first one. We've seen them down here on the other side. It just didn't quite get it. There we go. Now we got 0. You're at 0. All right. And what are the best trees to plant? I don't know what trees are on this map. Oh, that was a terrible throw. I don't think the throw, even though this goes very far, not bad, I guess. But if I run and jump when I throw, about the same. Yeah, what are the best trees to plant? I assume it probably changes what you do with it, right? Whether it's being wood chipped or used for production of some sort. Got to be like this tree is meant for this. Yeah, let's use you. Cheekily push all that right there. I think I just seen another one. Did I cut another one down here? Looks like it. Cut down all those as I see them. Yeah, so I think we're going to do that. I think we want to get some wood chip stuff going and get it stored and try to store it for a few months. Ideally, if we have enough money to keep us going for what we want to do, then it won't hurt. And I'll see if it was right or not. What I seen in my thinking was, if it was accurate or not. Good. On this end here. That down. I'll probably get this loaded up here. Probably be a good amount of wood and enough for the trailer. Which I want to pull that log away. I don't want to put the wood chips. Have the wood chips down in the ditch. Won't be able to get to them very easy, I don't think. Whoa, I did not mean to slam that like that, but all right, we're good. I tried to let go as I turned, and I didn't let go. Not that the mod didn't let go. I didn't click the button to let go. Slowly, kind of pulling them out to the frickin' right here a little bit, ain't I? I'll have to maybe do some scouting and see if there are other tree types on this map. It's not looking like it from what little I can see. I think I'm gonna sell those dirt marks too, because they're just deleting, looking kind of stupid. Pick you up. Let's burn you if I can without taking out the truck down there. Enough. You are definitely a wood chipper. I might have to cut those down a little bit to see. Put them in there better. We'll find that out. Not sure what happened there, but I'm guessing it was me hitting it at some point. Yeah, we got a bunch of wood here. It's going to take a while to load this up. This will be a lot of one at a time kind of logs here. What's this one word? Oh, yeah. Pretty sure this is a, yep, that's a chip this baby up pile. Like I said, I'll probably cut those down in half and put them in the wood chipper that way. Oh, I guess I have to finish cutting that one. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See what I mean? Like, whoa, I'm not even holding on to it. I don't know where that other log went. Somewhere. Try to get you a little closer. Let's pull you over here. There was one that was on that side. A gone now. We'll find it eventually. $700. So you can go in this pile. All right. Let's get this loaded up. A little too close to the ground. And it slid me off to the side. Yeah, I feel like a loader with the big claw would be pretty good. I wish you could paint every vehicle. Couldn't paint this one. I think we got a nice little system going here. We got a nice little... Nice little truck, nice little trailer, little ramp. Little skid steer's not doing bad for what we're doing and what we need. Come on. I have dirt on high because I felt like these would always be kind of dirty vehicles. But I don't know if something broke or not, or if a mod is doing something. 'Cause most of my vehicles haven't been getting dirty, it doesn't seem. Like this one I would think should be dirty by now. I'll push this up a little bit more. Slow. Up slow. Okay. Even in my solo game that I play, like a couple of them don't seem to get dirty at all, and those ones are modded, so or modded vehicles, so maybe that's why. But like I said, I don't think this New Holland is. I think this is base game. No, come on. Come on. Up the hill, up the hill. I know you're struggling, girl. Asking a lot of you. Still don't feel like that's very good either. I feel like it's... I don't think I can quite get in that one enough. Don't think... There we go. Maybe that'll work. There we go. We'll get her flat in there. I don't know, maybe it just hasn't been long enough to get dirty, but... Is that an actual hole in the ground, or is it just a hole in the wood chips? This girl is struggling with these logs. Oh, we'll make some money off them, right? Yeah, this thing ain't working too bad for loading. I'm not unhappy with this. I just need to like get up there and oh god. Get up there and get them dropped quick before they tip me. But yeah, I'd like to have a little extra money sitting there too to take advantage of any kind of good deals that may show up for used equipment. That'd be really good. Go. Yeah, the monopoles are working pretty good for what we're trying. Oh, this is a big boy. This might be our biggest one we've loaded up so far. I don't think we've had one where our claws wouldn't at least close down all the way. This is where I need to be in co-op, so I can have somebody come fill on the back of this real quick. Maybe the weight of the cage being back be just enough. Get a couple guys sit on the back of the skid steer here, keep the ass end on the ground. I've definitely never done that on a fork truck before. The only thing I don't know, I haven't figured out if the map does it or not. It does on the other one. Because I don't feel like it's kind of like, maybe this just don't leave any ruts, or maybe it has to do with the amount of water. I feel like it should be rutting up a little bit more. I mean, I see it turn into dirt, so. Pretty much just need to claw this thing, turn around, and get to this point. And I feel like I can open it up, and I feel like it kind of actually puts a little bit of weight, just enough on the back to help. We're not going to lift you up and slide you back. We'll just do it the way we've been doing it. This one might come off if I open this up. Didn't have it perfectly centered, and I've seen it kind of leaning a little bit, but we made it work. Oh, kind of want this one here. Just one, though. It's nice and low. I might be risking. I'm gonna do one more up there, see if I can't drop her down in the middle. That's all right. We'll do one of these. Yeah, I think that's a good responsible amount. We're just gonna leave you like there just in case. I'm gonna load one up and have it ready, but let's not. loaded. And this might just be a... Might need to add another driveway here. At some point, probably going to either switch the road down a little bit. Either way, I think we're going to do a little bit of terraforming to make that little transition a little bit better. All right. Not a lot of logs, but a lot of good selling logs. We need some sort of trailer and a wood chipper. So 38 plus, I don't know, whatever we can find that's cheap. I didn't flip it, you flipped it. All right, so those puppies, 17,000. Let's go. Not enough, but let's see, trailer wise. What are we looking at? Just kind of like to have an idea of what we're going to need. What's that hold? There we go. How many meters is that? I don't know how many meters that is. Either way, that'll probably be the beast we'll have. Not the biggest, but the cheapest. And I'll look at some other categories too. We might have something else that might be, even if a little bit more money, a little bigger or a little more lumber looking. All right, let's see if I can't do this a little better on the first try. Right along here, almost scraped the truck. Trailer's actually hitting right now. That's okay. Oh yeah, that's nice and close. I wish you could like remove the stakes. That'd be nice. I am kind of curious if them holes have been permanently made there for some reason, or if it's the wood chips just kind of playing with it. Just the wood chips kind of playing with it. Let's keep it kind of low, just to be safe. We're definitely going to try to get that stuff out of the ditch. Every little bit counts. I think we'll be able to do it. Oh, yeah, I got it. Just trying to turn around to line up for it. Oh, there's wood chips right there. Why don't I drop this down and pick those up too? All right, we're doing all right. I think we're not doing terrible. All right. Let's throw our log claw back on here. Can I get 2 of them? 2 gonna be fine. Seems to be. These ones definitely don't sell as much as all those ones we just sold, but they sell. Kinda. Knock it free that way, but all right, we'll do that, I guess. I don't know what we did, but we'll just bang it around the trailer and come on, stay in them claws. Tried to rush it in there because, you know, it was falling out of these claws here, apparently. Go. Little adjustments. I mean, you could, in real life, with your hands, not pick them up maybe, but you could pick them with your boot. You definitely ain't gonna stay, are you? You think you should, but I don't know if you will. We're struggling for show, ain't we? Kind of wish, yeah, all done like that. I appreciate it. Not that it helped much, you know, the trip before last, because that last one, whatever. We're just gonna do one. He was clamped down all the way and still wanted to fall out. Like, I think the only thing that helps make this viable is the fact that you can kind of tilt back and hold it for the most part, and there's a bottom holding the tree. Like claws that come down and grab the wood. Just so far, I haven't found one that works the shit, to be honest with you. Claws just kind of like don't pinch shut enough, or they like snap into each other. I don't know, that's weird stuff. I keep trying to find random mods that maybe a mod fixes it or helps it, but so far I don't feel like I've been too lucky. Push all the way to the back. Trying to go just high enough to be able to turn. She's wanting to hit me forward a little bit. Messed around too long. I was trying to turn the camera to make sure I got over it, and now I've kind of screwed myself on it. On this one. Can we rock back a little bit? Slower. Go, that worked. I was able to do that by hand a little bit. That was a heavy one. That was a heavy girl right there. Which is fine, because I think once we probably do another, maybe just 1-2 load here, we'll get our wood chipper here, and then we'll be able to concentrate on a little bit of the smaller trees that we probably wouldn't want to cut down normally, except we got to clear the land for production. And then we won't have to worry as much. I just hope that mod wood chipper works. I don't think I've ever tried it. Here's hoping. Because if not, our other option is very expensive. Unless I go out and get another mod that's a little more reasonable. But then again, we did say we want to try to hold them if we can. So the price starts going back up. So here's another question maybe somebody out there watching might know the answer to. Will it deteriorate being out there, like uncovered? Like, let's say there's 5,000 liters. If it's sitting out there and it rains and stuff, will that pile actually go down if it's not stored properly? Anybody know? Because I'm curious to know. I know you won't be able to tell me right now and help me with what I need. But hopefully by next episode, I did do like a back-to-back recording. So as you can probably tell by the bright blue shirt. Sometimes it's easier just to record a couple back to back, so. Come on, bounce back, bounce back, bounce back. There we go. It wouldn't put it past me, or it wouldn't put it past the game to lower your, your piles if you leave them out, especially with, like, raining. You don't get as much crop yield. Granted, that's just a number that's going into your thing, but technically so is that, right? All right. Just leave you running. Shouldn't be too long here. Yay, more wood chips. And the 6 meters the best. Should I be doing, I mean, I really can't with this setup, but should I be doing something different for down the road? Should I be doing 12? Or... Well, I mean, this is 10 and it's saying perfect. So, like, where's the limit? Felt like 12. Me and Cal were playing, and we were cutting them at 12, and it said good. It didn't say perfect. So we went to 6, and it said perfect. I just seen 10 was perfect. Or is it all based on what you want to do with it? These, I might as well not double stack, because I just want them all one at a time anyway. Is that it? That's it. Nope, I don't want you there. I want you a little more centered. I did the same thing. I tilted forward before. I'm still not centered. Whatever. This is a little bit smaller one. I think we'll be all right. Well, I guess even being down all the way, it was affecting me a little bit. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I guess we want to come over here. Perfect. She will not close down much more. I mean, it looks like it should, but it doesn't. I don't know. Like I said, not a huge surprise. I felt like this has always been kind of issue with the logging. If anything, it's probably what's turned off most people of doing it, would be my assumption. Or they do what I do and, get auto-loading trailers and stuff like that to help mitigate that issue. Too far. How are we looking on that side? Pretty good. Yeah, I'd like a lot really thick force and stuff like that, but I know that just probably tank freaking even good, really good systems would probably struggle. Release, thank you. All right, last one. We're gonna throw this up here. We're gonna go sell that. And I don't think we'll have to make 2 trips if we end up getting the wood chipper, right? Because we can drop the trailer ramps, unhook the trailer, hook up the wood chipper to the truck, back it onto the trailer, hopefully, if it's wide enough. Then get doing some wood chipping. No, I'm gonna move this over just a hair more this way, just in case. Give me a little bit more room to play around with when I set the. See, now here's kind of the problem. Can't really turn that to the right because I'm gonna take the trailer, and I can't really turn to the left till like now. Don't want to keep turning and flip it again. Oh man, doing some wheelies. Let's go. Yeah, I wish this truck came with a 5th wheel option, and I wish these trailers had a gooseneck. I know there are gooseneck options, I believe. I just don't have any, or I don't have any that are kind of smaller. I didn't want like a giant 52-foot trailer or something. But the truck looks really nice. I think they did a good job on it. That interior's pretty good. And I'm screwing up. I just, I'm logging and I hit the brakes. No, that don't happen. Even in Michigan, we have a good amount of logging up in the upper part and up in the UP, but even in the lower part. And you get around some of them areas with the logging trucks, you get out of the way. They drive about 80, 90 miles an hour on 55s, around turns, dirt roads. They are insane. I want to go to this side. Sorry. And the sound. I think that's pretty good sound. No, 16,052. All right, let's get ourselves a wood chipper. Maybe a trailer. Maybe we get them both right now. I don't necessarily know if I need the trailer. I just don't know if the wood chipper will just throw it on the ground in a pile. Same time, I don't want to have to come all the way back here. All right, hope this wood chipper works because we're getting there. Yep, we definitely want some beacons on there. Safety. I like that little clear one we see. Yeah. Right there, color. Oh, got my custom color there, rim color, and I got my custom matte black there. Buy? That leaves us 13. We can afford that little trailer. I think maybe we do it. Let me look here. Don't need a grape trailer. Just to make sure there's nothing else. Any other don't think there is, right? Sometimes, like with mods and stuff, you find, you know, like my pickup truck, I have one that's in the trucks, and then everything else is in the cars. Out of curiosity, also I'm gonna get like this guy here. Definitely. Also, I'm gonna get something like that or that. We're looking at a lot of money. And what is our other guy here? It's yeah, I mean that's 5.3 tons is 3, so not quite double. I should look too, because I don't think it's sorted by price. 630. Yeah, we're just gonna go. We're gonna go with this one. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's it. That's the extension. And oh, yeah, I like that. 9,000 out of 13. Yes. All right, let's see if I can do this. Try to load the trailer up there. I don't know if we'll have room for the wood chipper once I do that. I don't even feel like them ramps are all the way down. Turned a little bit too much. Keyboard steering is very hard with reversing when you don't really want to, when you want to turn a little bit, but not a lot. We're good. I think we're good. We might have room for that wood chipper. I don't know. This might fit between the ramps. The ramps just fold straight up, so I'm still not even sure if they're wide enough to fit on the ramp. Ugh. I don't know. Let's pull it up next to it and see what we're looking at. I don't think so. We're gonna try it, but I don't. If the opening between the ramp is enough for the little box, we might get lucky. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna bump it over just a hair. Oh, it won't let me. Not sure why. It's just Yeah. Yeah. I think that's still strapping it down, even though it's not showing it going over it, I think. All right, well, let's see what happens when we close up them ramps. And I might hook it up and hit L and L and just make sure that they're locked on there. We'll take it. Yeah, let me just go the right way now, though. That would be very, very key. Go a little slow around the corners. I don't want to tip it. I don't want my first tip to be, you know. Okay, I didn't even do anything. I mean, I feel like the weight's kind of centered pretty good. Maybe the trailer front being over there, but I mean, I don't know. Just take her nice and slow and easy. I can't go too slow, right? Because then it wasn't worth the time to load up the trailer with another trailer and the thing. If I could have just came here, dropped this off, and made multiple trips. I think for extra caution, we are gonna unload here, not inside, not try to drive through that ditch. The only thing I wish is I could have painted that bed so it wasn't chrome. Here we go. Let's see here. I think maybe we'll go like kind of right there. And if it throws it on the ground, then cool. If not, we can put the trailer on the other side. That worked out nice. That worked out. All right, let's just leave that like that, and let's go look. All right, well, let's see. I assume we don't need a tractor, right? Probably got to go into it. Enter. Unfold. Pipe out. Can't turn. Oh, yeah, there you go. Well, let's see what happens here. Let's let's take a look. Let's cut you in half. Not on B. Quite think that worked. Okay, so let's do this a little different. First, let's see if it goes into a trailer. If it goes into a trailer, then we'll try one mother idea. I mean, it took the log. I didn't see it saying it was storing it anywhere, so I don't know. Okay, there it goes. All right, let's do this. I want to back up a hair more. Brain door, control I. No, let's do tip back. Oh, it closes it. I was hoping we could leave it like tipped a little bit. That's all right. We'll just let it go into there and we'll just have to unload it every once in a while. Definitely want to cut those down a little bit more. I don't know if it's just the graphic settings that I have to have, if the lights do weird things, or if it's the modded lights that do this. Might be like the AI, the DLSS, or whatever it is. All right, well, let's try to get you looking a little nicer. So I think we can just cut these all right in half-ish. I would just change it on the lumberjack mod up here and hit the button. It's really easy to do, but then I'll forget when I go to cut down other stuff. Okay, good. That wheel was glitching just because of that. Obviously, this ain't ideal. Let me get in here. There's not a... No, okay. I seen if there was like an unload here option on the wood chipper. I said, not a big deal. We'll just have to Keep the truck installed. Let's. We sure there's not a way to leave it tipped a little bit? No, don't look like it. That's all right though. We'll make do. Like I said, I do have a silo and I have a barn that we can store it in, like a closed little building kind of thing, and I think something else. Can't afford it right now, but back while that's doing that, let's take a look at it here. I think it's under silos. But yeah, we have. Oh, that's $100,000. Damn. And then I have a silo that actually store them. Only 20. That's not bad. I'd rather have the building because then I think it'll shoot them into there. I'm not really sure. We'll have to find that out down the road. I'm pretty sure that didn't chip anything. I mean, 138 liters if chipped. Maybe there wasn't enough in the freaking little invisible tank to release it. I'll do some searching. Maybe there is another wood chipper that will actually let it just spray on the ground. Okay, seen a little bit shoot that way. And there we go. All right, so we're getting a nice little pile. Like I said, if you know if that will wash away with rain and stuff, let me know. All right. Back control out. It must have been clogged up around the thing. I'm actually thinking, if anything, it's filling the ground being full. But we got a system going. We got something working. A little bit of light, just enough. And I think that's a good spot to end this episode. Yeah. If you liked the video, hit the like button for me. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. And even better, if you didn't like it, hit a comment, let me know why. Maybe it's just me. But no, either way, I appreciate you watching, taking the time to watch the video. Leave a comment below. Emoji, anything helps with engagement. And any of the questions I have asked, if you know the answers, let me know. I'd appreciate it. Tips on, am I going to lose wood chips here? Is there a better mod for grappling onto logs that I don't have to kind of super strength them over to that area to pick them up with little skid steer, stuff like that. So if you know, let me know. I appreciate any tips for being a lumberjack out here in this Farming Sim 25 world. And last but not least, if you hit that subscribe button for me, I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the support so far. I hope you have a wonderful night, evening, and morning, and hope to catch you next video. Bye.